You know, if you stack your triggers right, you can get an exalted trigger on your Brimance.
Welcome everyone to Good Start. I'm Blast Shark and I'm joined by three of my friends for a Magic the Gathering cube draft. This is a cube that I've designed for 4 players. In seat 2 is Cole.
Hello.
Seat 3 we've got Ryan.
How's it going?
And seat 4 we have Derek.
Hello.
We're going to be exporting the list that we get from this draft and play it on MitGo. The way that the 4-player drafts are going to work, we're going to have 5 packs with 9 cards in them, and that just makes it work decently well with the 180 cards. So let's get into the draft. I am tempted to pick this up first, but then I'd be missing out on that.
Sure.
This is also just a very powerful card.
I mean, we are here to play powerful Magic.
It's between these two, I think.
Okay, now that I picked this card, I should actually probably read it, huh?
I think this will fit into more decks, so I'm just going to pick that.
Classic
Cole.
player.
You know, Cole, that's my method with a lot of these things. It's like, I'm going to pick this card, it looks cool. You know, what does this card do?
I like this one a lot, and I think that also goes into quite a few decks, so I'll pick it. I think I just take this one. That's...
You are technically that creature type.
So I could pick up this or this. I think this is going to be better for me. I'll let whoever is on this tribe just have that treat, because this will just win games probably sometimes. Take that.
What do you even do?
Face that. Okay. Are we on pack 2 now? Okay.
Yes, we are on pack 2. Pick one.
It actually worked this time.
Sometimes the service does not like to work, and that's
In case you're wondering, I did look at the log because I inspected elements, and it was just ailing out. It kept trying to load. It just kept running into an error of some sort. So it was trying.
I really like this card, and I'm interested to see if it's going to wheel. I think I just pick it though because there's more versions of that in the cube.
There we go.
Interesting choices here. I have to kind of pick a lane, I think. Do I want aggro or do I want value? I think I just got rewarded. I pick that.
I'm going to hate draft.
No hate draft. Why hate draft?
Because there's nothing else for you.
Right you are.
Ooh, man. There's some nasty things you can do with this card in this deck, but this one is just a game winner. I think I just want to slam that. There are some fairly aggressive decks in here, so I think getting a decent 2-drop slot is really necessary, and I think this will fill it out. I'm happy to get any of these others. I think I want this one the most right now.
Oh, this card's sweet.
Oh, I don't think either of these are going to wheel, but this might wheel since how late I got. I think I got that one late. I think this is going to be more powerful if I'm going on this plan. That's a pretty easy one. Ooh, I love this card along with that, but this just wins so much. And all of them are coming back. But I think I'm running low on these, so I'll just take that. And this came back, so I'm happy with that. And this is very good, so I'll just take it. And I got this. Okay. So 2 nice cards here. I think this is just gonna wheel. I feel like this might get hate drafted.
Wow, this is really hard.
I'm just drafting on vibes. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
This is such.
It's
Well-
draft on vibes. No think, just vibes.
No, just vibes.
Well, I'm pretty hard into 2 colors, and I got both of the gold cards in it, so
Oh,
I feel
nice.
pretty good. I also have 2 of the gold cards of a different color pair that would be very fun that I want to
I
draft.
think the other one.
There is one gold card I really,
think
really
that'll
want, and I haven't seen it yet, and I'm slightly upset, but not too upset. I'm not too worried. I'm just
That's that.
hoping I find it.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm doing good. I didn't actually look to see what else is in that pack. Guess I'll take
We'll
that.
grab that. How much? This is weird. This is interesting.
Take out the aggro creature. Okay. This is very good. So I will take it. That's actually a good sign for me that that card got shafted. So, oh, my eye was drawn to this, but this is in here, and that I can't not have
Oh,
that.
let's go. I want to try and do the thing.
I honestly, I'm sad that this is in pack. There's so many
That's
good things in here that, like, I mean, I could run poop with this card and still, like, kill people with it. I feel like that's gonna wheel. So I'm just gonna take that.
You never know. It might.
This is far
I'm
too good
I'm
for
really
me to
happy with
not
this
have.
deck. This deck low key is maybe a little stacked.
I like this one a lot. Then I get this.
Okay. Going to hate draft this while it's still here.
Hey, look. This does fun things.
It's maybe actually kind of absurd how much removal I have drafted.
I have a fair bit of it as well.
What?
Okay. We did it. We're safe. We're in the clear.
Heck
Save
yeah!
deck.
We did it,
Save deck.
totally.
Alright, welcome to round 1 of the round robin. I'm facing Cole, who's got a soldier's deck, and I've got the blue-red wizards. And I won the die roll, and I'll go first. I feel like this hand doesn't do what I need it to. This does. So I'll put the big one on the bottom. Mountain Pass. Play my Thermo Alchemist.
Oh,
I really like Thraben Inspector in the Soldier's deck.
I really like it just in general cubes now that you've recommended it.
It's just really valuable. You didn't attack me.
I did not. That was probably a mistake. Yeah, make go.
I'm going to ponder and untap my Thermo Alchemist.
Congratulations.
That, then that. Shuffle. No. And then I'll play an island. And pass the turn.
This one.
Okay.
Go eat a removal spell.
It might. I'm gonna do this now, because...
Yep.
Getting my spells in my graveyard is something that I really would like to have.
Yeah, it's a pretty high removal target, and I can't really avoid that. With the amount of burn you have, at least.
Yeah. Okay. So I know what's on top of my deck, and I want it because I can then do this. And this lets me get it and also see what's under it. So I'll do that. Let's cast another spell. Man, that was a nicely timed planar disruption. This would have gotten so much damage in. Okay. I'm happy to have both of these put on top. Put on top. That and pass. In the trenches.
I was really impressed with this
Okay.
card.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent one. And it makes this not work. So I'm just gonna hold on to it for a better time, because I know what I'm drawing this turn. I think I just wait here. I don't want to use this yet. Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Mystic Confluence, counter, draw 2. So right. Okay, that's a good card to have.
Yeah.
And I'll play this island, and that's all I can do with my turn. Okay. The In the Trenches is honestly not very good for me. Referent Hoplite. Yep. That's considerably more powerful than the first time that we drafted this cube. Man, I wish I had a Pyroclasm in my deck right now. Alright, I need something really good with this turn. Okay, I think I know what I need to do to get out of this. I know the card that I need to draw.
Pyroclasm.
That's in the sideboard. There's a card in the main deck, though, that I could get. Yeah. So I know exactly the card that I need to have. I could really try to just... Yeah, let's do this. Let's Naban.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then let's Seagate Oracle.
Also makes sense. Ooh, Murmuring Mystic. That's a...
Yeah, that's on
Yep,
top.
one.
Like I could have cast that, but I'm only getting one creature on board, and I get like a look at one card. Add one more card off Future Sight. Put a card into my hand. Put this in my hand.
Yep,
Harmonic Prodigy. Okay.
that's a choice.
Yeah, it is. Crackling Drake. I'll cast Harmonic Prodigy.
I think this just works out for me.
Oof. I wasn't expecting that. Now I think I can't actually pull out of this game.
Yeah, so you should have to block with all of your creatures.
Yeah, I had a counter spell in hand that I could have held up, but
Oh yeah,
thought,
that would have
like,
been good.
I was planning on digging to get your In the Trenches bounced and then counter it back on the way down. But
Yeah.
having the Captain of the Watch here just means that this is going to put me to 12. I mean, put me to 1, I think, right?
Yep, should.
Yeah, that was my line. I was going to get, try to dig as far as I could to get Blink of an Eye, bounce your In
Yeah.
the Trenches, and then counterspell it on the way back down. And then I have a Rolling Thunder in
Yeah.
hand that I could dump for a whole bunch of mana. But 2 islands off the top is not going to get me out of this. So let's go to game 2. And I'm going to sideboard. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up with my deck construction and I double-clicked some cards, which put it out of the pool instead of in the sideboard. But I have Pyroclasm, which is the main one that I need. Because I should have a Syncopate in here, and I should have the giant thing. So I'll go ahead and in between games I'll fix that. But I think I'm just doing that. The stat line is you're just gonna trade with things, and I'd rather trade like that. And I'll go first again. That
This is fine.
rough. That is more rough. But I can do things with it. This is a very risky one. Another Thraben Inspector. And look, another Thermo Alchemist.
Well, you're gonna love this.
Is it Planar Disruption again?
It sure is.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll remember to attack this time, though.
I'll just pass the turn. Okay. I think I'm just passing still. Yep. Yeah. I kind of want to wait for another blue source on that one. I have things I can cast,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's the correct time. This is pretty good. If I'm casting this, I'm returning this, and then that just seems like a 1-for-1. So I'm just gonna pass. It's preordain. And this on top, and then this on top to draw it. And I'm gonna pay this now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the vampires are not soldiers.
Yeah. I feel like it makes sense in the cube a little bit. Because it kind of goes in either deck. Still.
Yeah, the Martyr of Dusk is good for vampires and soldiers. So I'm getting that, which I knew that I was getting. Now I could just do that, or I could do 4 mana that, and then... Or I could just waste your time a lot by doing that on there and then this there, but I think I'd rather wait that to get this spell. I want to do these. I could just do this to blow up that, which seems like a perfectly fine thing, and it's an instant. Actually, everything is instant speed, so I'm just gonna wait. I guess I open myself up to a combat trick here, which would feel pretty bad. So I guess I should have done that, since I know that that's just a really high priority target. 6 mana. Yes.
Love is so great. Oh, but I was alone. I'm not. Nobody can tear us apart so nice. You know that, but
Yeah.
you're still gonna get the truck.
Oh. Yep.
I'll blow up your life linker. There we go. That was fun. Could you believe that I kept a 1 mountain hand?
Ah!
Soldier of the Pantheon, cool. Oh, that sucks. Valiant veteran. I think I'm just gonna block there.
Yep. This makes sense.
Yeah, this was a... I had this a lot earlier that I could do, but it's just... I have
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
much...
I mean, matchup.
yeah, I have so many things that I need to do to interact with what you're doing first. There wasn't really a good time to just do it, and I wanted to make sure that I got the kicker card off of it too. Yeah, that's fine. I still might just die here because you have too much pressure on me.
There's a few cards that get you out of this still.
Yeah.
That's a good one of them.
It still doesn't win the game. Or it still doesn't completely stabilize me.
Yeah, if you could have gotten back Pyroclasm there for whatever reason,
Yeah.
that would have won it. Yep.
Blocks. Do a trade there. Still have lethal on board. And a spell to cast. Okay. You have Ascended. And I know what I'm drawing. And it does help me get out of here. So,
Oh, hey, look at that. Yep, there it
Shipwreck
is.
Dowser. Getting Pyroclasm.
Damn.
This is precarious. But, you're out of cards. I have 1 card in hand. I'm just gonna show that I have the mountain in hand. Because what if I top deck a Future Sight?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't believe that there are any haste creatures in white and blue, or colorless. So I'm going to combat, and I'll attack. I'll play an island. Oh, so I guess there is kind of a haste creature, in that there's flash creatures, all cards in hand. But a pump spell kills me here. That sucks. I should have been thinking about the instant speed creatures, because I knew that those are in there.
I'm gonna make you have it.
Yeah, I was dead there. You just got the 2 draws you needed to end the game. That was a close game. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
You were in the driver's seat for most of it, but definitely clawed my way back into a position where I could have gotten out of there if those last couple draws were different. But yeah, thank you for the game. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, round 2 of the round robin draft. I'm facing Derek, who's on.
Hello again.
What did you end up drafting?
It's mostly green splashing blue elves.
I got your Coiling Oracle.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a little upset, but it's okay.
Yeah, and I'm blue-red wizards. I lost the
Yes.
die roll.
I will go first. This hand is not good.
I think I'll keep it. Because I can at
This
least
get-
do that.
Um,
And I'm on the draw, so... No mana dork, I love to see it.
yeah, I only ended up with 1 mana dork, so likelihood of me getting it is a little low. Never didn't have it. Alrighty.
Okay. Don't worry about the mana that I have up.
I won't.
Oh. I expected a play from you. In that case, I think I will hit that. Okay. In all honesty, I think that was not the best play that I could have done on that turn. I'll play a 1/4 that draws a card. Rough draw. I play this one because it does draw a card. So I'll play the other one. I don't think I want that. I think I do want that. And then I'll pass. I see. There's a lot of lords here.
Yeah, I got all but like 2 of the actual lords.
Blockers, I think. And I can soak up 3 of each of those. The correct play, sorry.
They could, yeah,
So from there, I'm going to take
5.
5, go to 10. Very close game here.
It can be. To make them have it play.
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I hope I get my pyroclasm.
Now would be the turn.
Well, that wasn't a pyroclasm. I think at the start of the game, I was, like, my turn 3 play should have just been pass and keep holding up the counterspell. And then not cast Incendiary Flow until I could cast it and also have counterspell up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't attack because I die to, if you have something to rebuy Vines of Vastwood.
Wait.
Okay. That's a big boy. I'll cast a 1/5 and a 1/3. And now I'm gonna go to combat, and now I will attack with my Drake. My screens were covering my screens and I couldn't see what it wanted me to do. So I
Yeah.
get Rolling Thunder and I'll get Lightning Bolt. I could Lightning Bolt now, which is good because you can't make a elf off of it. And go to combat. Attack with the Drake. I missed a point of damage by doing the Shipwreck Dowser before combat, but that's okay. You seem a bit starved for mana.
Yeah. I kept a Will Whiskey hand out, so it's fine.
There's not a 1 mana unsummon in the cube. But first I'm going to ponder, because that counts as the same amount of damage as putting a mana into Rolling Thunder. 3 lands.
Do I just die to Rolling Thunder for 0?
Getting all the numbers set up. Harmonic Prodigy!
Very powerful.
Yeah. Combat step.
I
attack
got
with
real
those.
close, though.
Yeah, that was
Real close.
a very close game.
Ooh.
I had Future Sight in my hand the whole time.
So, I had Divination in my hand the entire game. I just never had a blue source.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, you had a bunch of cards in your hand anyway.
Yes,
I mean, at
but
least
most
towards
of
the
them
end.
were high mana costs, more than 4. So me not drawing another land for like 5 turns was really not good.
I feel like this card will be good against you. Sure, I think actually I do just take that one out. I think I can keep this. The little dirtle, but... And I might just get overrun
This game I do have
an Elvish Mystic.
the traditional elf play. Well, a traditional elf play. No.
Yeah! I'm bolting the bird. Third land? Okay, third land. 2 drop on 3. Classic.
It happens.
I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm gonna bolt your 2-drop. Pulse of Murasa. Okay. 4 mana. Okay. Yes. Just do this one. Get the Paragon again. Oh. Oh. Yeah, oops. That sucks. I was paying it like it's a kicker thing, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a triggered ability, and now my red sources are depleted. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I was gonna get that Burst Lightning to blow that up.
yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah. Little bit of a blunder there. But it means I get to keep that up.
At some point, I was going to get that counter spell. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to use to bait it out.
And I'm happy to just pass. Got a good old-fashioned race going on here.
I think you're winning.
I think so also. I think 6 is greater than 2. At the second counter spell.
Yeah. That would have been
And
a fun.
I didn't get my second piece of burn to finish that one off, so you get another turn.
Think I just die.
Probably. I have a full grip that's pretty powerful.
Of this.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's
do anything.
it's 4/4.
If all my if I had enough greens, like on the turn that you got rid of Canopy Tactician, next turn I was going to cast that with all green, and it's going to be a 6/6 trample. I think I'm dead though.
Yeah, this is just a game of I came out of
Yeah.
the gate bolting the bird and didn't really let up.
No.
Were you really relying on the Elvish Mystic to pump something out on turn 2?
No, not really. It just when I meant that turn 3, I would have been able to get my 4-drop out before you had Counterspell, because you played a mountain the first turn.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't play 2 irons, I could probably get my Lord out earlier and
Yeah, so you're
maybe
trying to
snowball
ramp
from there.
to something on turn 3.
3.
Okay. Yeah, not quite as powerful as like a turn 2 Steel Leaf Champion, but
No,
Still,
it's not
it's
as
like-
powerful as the first game's early turns, where it's just
Yeah.
Lord, swing.
Yeah. I mean, those were pretty fun games. Thanks for the games.
They were fun. They were interactive. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoy that Vines of Vastwood is in the cube. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't expect the vines on that first game. That kind of really set me back to the Stone Age for a bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Were you using Rolling Thunder? No, you weren't.
I used Incendiary Flow, the
That's what it
2-mana
was.
sorcery to exiles.
Yeah.
Right, well,
In a game of Pauper, I used it on like a Rolling Thunder play where I had a bunch of Lords and they were trying to count down the Lords to kill them all. I just Vines the one that they were going to kill outright, and so then they all survived. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like Vines is very good.
it can
I
be a
enjoyed it in
big
the cube.
blowout. Okay, welcome to the final round of the round-robin draft. I'm fighting Ryan this time.
Wow, this is a hand.
I also have a
Yeah,
hand,
heights. This is a hand.
and I really
I
wish I
don't-
had a mountain with this hand.
Man, I can't keep this hand because this hand literally does nothing and it's a little hateful. It kind of makes for bad TV. So my hand is a forest, 3 swamps, power word kill, grasp of darkness, and murder. So my hand does nothing, but it has 3 kill spells.
I have Bolt, Incendiary Flow, Thermo Alchemist, 4 islands.
Yikes. I can rock this hand. This hand's not exactly glamorous, but I can rock this hand.
I'll keep this one.
I was so close against Cole in our second game, but he kind of just ran me over. Because my plan was getting to resolve Ulamog's Crusher and just start like picking away at his permanents, but just went too wide. Too wide, too fast. GLHF, my friend.
Same to you. I see you didn't open with a mana dork.
No. This
It's a
is sort of the
pseudo
game
lord.
plan of my deck. I either want to like accelerate into a bunch of stuff here, or I just want to like start going wide.
Pay no heed to the double island. Just play your big
Mm.
spells right into it.
That sure is some suspicious counterspell mana there.
Yeah, just look at all the flowers. Don't. It's a meadow, not
It's
an
so
island.
pretty, yeah. Well, make him have it.
That can resolve.
Lets it resolve. Likely story. So you're on a like blue-red, almost prowessy kind of deck.
The wizard deck is more about ETB triggers and rebuying spells, but there is some amount of prowess in it. So
Okay.
just because they also have that, but it's more of Archaeomancer than it is like a Monastery Swiftspear kind of deck.
Okay. Yeah. It's not. I keep wanting to say tempo. It's not really tempo.
Yeah, it's a control deck.
That sure is 3 open mana and 6 cards in your hand.
It is. Are you here to choose elf? Yes, you do
Maybe.
choose elf. Oofa.
Oofa and Doofa.
Reasonable time to cast the spell.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Good
worry.
old Pyroclasm, keeping players honest.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's no way that I can return it. Derek and I were talking about how Pyroclasm, it's really powerful because there's so many X2s and X1s. Uh,
there's a lot of incidental tokens. And,
but this is like
especially for colors.
the most powerful red board wipe I think is healthy for the cube. Like Anger of the Gods would
Yeah.
just be so busted it wouldn't it's
Yeah, Anger of the Gods or even Sweltering Suns is, I think, just too strong.
yeah. Like I teased him that I could go down to Hurly Burly, but I'm not going past Pyroclasm. And I think Pyroclasm is a decent thing to have right now, right?
I mean, you could maybe go like Blasphemous Act. I mean, it's really expensive, but it
Yeah.
only hit. It's a weird situation though, where it's like really late in the game. It's like just get to nuke the board and just draw some games out. Really,
Yeah, I think Pyroclasm synergizes more with the other red and blue cards. I think I just want to cast my Drake.
a big
I feel
old
like it'll
crackly
get-
Drakesman.
Hit with something, but at least it draws me a card. Yeah, and it is a 1/4, so if you don't have the power word kill here.
Well, I'm sad about it. Can I borrow some of those lands? I just need a few of them. Oh, that's bad.
On the games against Cole, I opened with turn 2 Thermo Alchemist, and both times he hit it with a Planar Disruption. Just immediately.
It's like, come on, man.
Going to attack. Got you on a 10-turn clock. You say.
4/4 trample is kind of real against you. I mean, you are a blue-red spells deck. You probably have no small amount of ways to bounce it, kill it, just keep it from attacking and blocking, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I need to start clocking you, otherwise I'm just gonna get buried in value, and I'm already behind on mana.
I agree, just cast your thing. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my cards and hit you for 1.
Sounds good. Speaking of clocking you,
Brimaz, I was not expecting that out of your deck.
smells like counterspells in here.
You can go ahead and get your thing.
Hooray!
Let me hit you for 1.
I get pinged.
I'm gonna blink of an eye your 5-mana guy,
Is supposed to kick draw a card. Okay.
and then we can go to combat.
I mean, there's kind of basically no reason to not block there.
You could have the Disfigure.
Speaking of disfigure,
Which is okay.
it's not the best for you, but I mean, your big old crackling Drakesman up in the skies is a wee bit hard for me to deal with.
Let's Burst Lightning Brimaz.
Yep, knew that was coming. The moment you said basically Brimaz is fine, I'm like,
Yeah, Brimaz is fine. I've got a,
there
I've
is
got a
some
burn spell
amount of
for it.
removal here.
I like getting some aggression in with my Crackling Drake.
I think I just do this to draw a card.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Uh-oh. What you got for
I
me?
think I want to do this now to blink this attack step.
Okay, so it is functionally a 0/5.
Yeah.
And tapped.
I could have maybe held on to that even longer. Well, I'm gonna slam a jam this Future Sight. There's a Dualcaster Mage. You got any instants or sorceries you want to cast next turn?
Maybe.
It's good for me to keep on pressuring your life total.
Attacking my life points directly, as some other players of a certain game franchise might say.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon. I think I have to do this way. You do get to do the thing,
Yeah.
but you're tapped out on blue, and I can't just let you keep hitting me in the skies with this flyer.
I wasn't expecting to be able to do that.
I know. I don't like doing it now, but also it's just it's just no matter what, you get to copy a spell because you have Dualcaster Mage. But I just can't really afford to let you keep swinging in the air with the Crackling Drake.
I mean,
Because
I agree with that.
yeah, if it's just something that's like purely on the ground, I have a lot of ways of making tokens. All of my creatures are typically bigger than yours, so I have to kill it, and I it sucks to do the dual caster mage thing, but hey, you do what you gotta. Ooh, Bloodthirsty Adversary. Seems like a good idea.
A good idea, yeah. Blink of an eye. I could blink of an eye at that, and then burst lightning.
Oh, you could blink of the eye your Merfolk Trickster, buy it back.
No, I would blink of an eye, Elvish Visionary, and then burst lightning targeting you, and then this will get 2 counters. And so it'll be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is lethal. And then go to combat. That was a interesting game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
5,
like
4,
that-
Minotri.
When I say that was an interesting game, like there were a lot of really technical interplay things that happened there.
Oh yeah, no, it was like really, really kind of swingy. I thought I had you on the ropes. I was like, well, I guess aggro is just gonna take the day here, and the Pyroclasm just ruined me.
Yeah, I was holding onto the Pyroclasm. I was like, I can get better
So
with
many
this.
things.
Yeah. I'll keep the 7. It's pretty good.
Slaps Pyroclasm. This baby kills so many elves. Speaking of elves,
Hmm.
elf, you always bolt the bird.
They do indeed go turn 1
Mountain
burst lightning.
Burst lightning.
Yeah.
Yep, they always bounce. They always bolt the bird. Well, you know what? That's perfectly fine.
That's
That
not what
bird
I
may
like
have
to
had a-
hear.
That bird may have had a point of power and toughness, or that elf may have had a point of power and toughness, but this one draws me a card.
Okay. I'll cast a 1/3.
It's such a big booty.
Yeah. No, I think I want both of these. Like,
Oh, going top, eh?
put that on top first, because I know that one will have more utility,
Behold, perfect mana.
except for the fact that you need double mana on a lot of your...
Except for the fact that yeah, a lot of my cards require double or triple pips.
Yeah. 5 toughness is a lot for me to deal with.
It's such a big booty, and you would think with it being a tree folk, it would have reach, but it really doesn't. Ooh, preordain,
Yeah,
pretty good.
I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I actually think I don't need to, which makes it a little bit awkward, my last scry. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to have a 5 toughness creature to deal with. So I guess
Yeah.
I should have expected it. Noble Hierarch. And I get attacked.
Beep beep.
I'll go ahead and take this attack.
I will attack your life points directly, as they say in Pokemon. Electrolyze, you say?
Yes, a 3-for-1.
Yep, that's a beating I have to take. And now my poor warlord, he's so alone all again.
Yep.
I assume this massive tree friend would go by a masculine. I guess he may go by the tree folk may go by they them. I don't know. I'm not the tree folk.
Alone, it's a fortification. At the head of its troops, it's a battering ram. So I would say it uses its. If
That makes
Skirt
sense.
Hobnet Wilderness Guide is to be trusted.
I would agree with that.
Cormbat.
This sure is the board stall we're at.
1-3 looking at 1-5. I think I feel like my deck is favored for the long game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yep. You get a 1-1.
I'm gonna make a friend.
I'll trade Omen Speaker for a Disfigure or something. Yeah, I guess you just do the onboard trick. That
Yep.
works.
I blame the fact that Mikko makes the card type so small you don't even see that activated ability.
Yeah, well, I mean, I should also just know that it does that.
Ooh, Harmonic Prodigy.
Yes.
Ability, Shaman or Wizard triggers an additional time. Okay. Show me a counterspell.
I do indeed have a counterspell.
Well, I'll do this. For this board, Soldier. Definitely Soldier. Would you like to take 5?
Not really, but I also want to keep my Harmonic Prodigy.
That's fair. So you're
I'm
doing
bouncing.
bounce, bounce, draw.
Yes. Making a token.
And then you get to free block and eat a soldier.
Yes.
Yep. Good old spells decks.
I think now is when I want to get my Archaeomancer out.
Yeah, and you get 2 things back with
Yes.
Harmonic Prodigy. It's pretty good.
Counterspell Electrolyze is just the best thing I can get here.
No, it's not a bad choice.
Mystic Confluence Electrolyze is what I meant.
The Mystic Confluence is maybe a little greedy, but
I mean, I'm gonna be untapping before I can use most of these spells.
yeah, that's fair.
And Mystic Confluence is just so much more value. It just does so much.
Yeah, it's really quite very good. We do
Disfigure.
that.
Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna hang tight.
Yep.
I'm
So
electrolyzing your
you're-
soldier tokens.
I think I have to do this now.
Murder can happen.
Fine. And then Electrolyze. You still get to draw a card.
Yeah.
I'm not the most happy about that, but I'm playing against an Izzet deck. What am I gonna do?
And now I think is a decent time to get my Merfolk Trickster to just...
Yep, that seems good.
I'll cast my Future Sight now.
That seems pretty good.
It is nice. I like having this card.
Yeah, Future Sight's one of those things, just like
It looks innocuous, but the advantage it
just-
gives you
yeah,
is
the
huge.
the pure card value you get off of it is like, let's go, dude. Let's go.
Ulamog's Crusher.
I think I have to try this now.
You can pay for 2 of it.
Yeah, I can pay for 2 and you still get to bounce a thing.
Yeah.
It's probably the Crusher.
Yeah, and then you're still able to kill the Future Sight. But I could instead just bounce the Crusher, draw 2 cards, and then
I don't hate that line.
and then you're not able to recast the Crusher this turn.
But yeah, I can't let you just keep casting stuff off the top of your deck with Future Sight.
I agree.
Letting somebody keep a Future Sight in play is just a really bad time. Shipwreck Dowser, ETB, return and insert this from wherever your hand. Hey, look! Another way of getting Mystic Confluence back.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Immediately blow that up. Because I can't let you just keep churning and burning off the top of your deck. I gotta make you use the
Didn't pick
resources in your
Eldrazi.
hand somehow. that would be pretty funny.
I'm gonna block there.
The real question is, do they have the Flame Slash
Yeah,
to
it's called
deal
a
with the
Flame
rest of the
Lash.
toughness on the Tree Folk?
Flame
They
Lash.
do. They
Yep.
do have the Flame Lash.
Mystic Confluence, please.
Yeah.
And
Man.
pass turn. And you have just the Ulamog's Crusher in hand. Just gonna hit.
Ulamog's Crusher, and now a card you don't know about.
Yep.
Which you have exactly 5 mana open, which is frustrating.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's an elf. But who knows? Maybe I can deck you.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Is it likely? Not really. Is it possible? Yeah.
I'm going to get this Thermo Alchemist out here, and I'm actually going to attack. Blap.
Yep. Onboard tricks. Never mind.
That seems like a pretty good trade on mana for me.
Yeah. I think you just have me here because I don't think you're ever going to have a turn where you don't leave open
Yeah.
some amount of mana.
Yeah, like, I think it's basically over for you, but I don't want to say, like, concede. 'cause,
No,
like,
I mean
play to your
the
outs,
only
right?
way this really happens is like I draw. I don't even know what I can draw out of my deck. Because yeah, I mean, you're a control deck, and we've entered, what is this now? Turn
Turn 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm a mid range deck. Hey, look, I found all my land. Yeah, it's like I'm a mid range deck. When we reach this point in the game, it's just it's just pretty over.
I mean, you have the advantage of, on average, your cards are pretty good value, but like I have
Yeah,
the
but
card
I'm
advantage
not
over
able
you.
to ever like double spell in
Yeah.
a turn, really.
Yeah, but the card advantage just wins that.
Yeah, I run this out, but it's not really going to do anything. It may, well, yeah, no, it's not really going to do anything. Yeah, like at this
I
point,
think I
I
just
would
kill
need you
you
to, like,
with this, right? Like I have a card in hand that just kills you now.
you have a card that can 12 me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Confluence.
Yeah, Confluence just makes it so that that doesn't do anything.
That's
It's an
that
extra thing.
untaps. You've chosen pay 3 twice, so I can do it once, but I can't do it twice.
And then I get an
So-
extra card in my hand.
Yep, Gearhulk gets countered.
And you have a 8 mana dump in your
And I
hand.
have an 8 mana Ulamog's Crusher in my hand.
Yeah.
This is just the reality of when you're playing against a control deck.
Rolling Thunder for 11.
For Xaxes.
Yeah.
I can't even really be mad. I'm a mid-range deck. I'm running, well, I'm not even running that greedy of a mana base.
I'd say it's pretty greedy, right?
The top end of my the top end of my curve is 1
Ulamog's
5,
Crusher.
1 8, and 1 10.
Yeah.
The rest is I have 2 4s, I have 1 5. The rest are 3s, 2s, and 1s.
I think the main part of what I would consider as greedy is like you have so many mana pip intense cards. Like you have Murder and you have Steel Leaf Champion and Brimaz and probably more that I didn't see.
Celestial Flare,
Yeah.
Grasp of Darkness, which you saw.
I think your deck would have been a bit better if you could have cut it to be just 2 colors, either black-green or green-white. And I think black-green would have been more powerful, but, I don't know what your
It
pool
is.
would look like.
It is 100%. The other problem is a lot of the cards I would have sided in. It's either well, this doesn't really do a ton, or this is just not really what my deck is wanting to do. Because for black cards, I had Gutter Bones, Vampire Lacerator, Reassembling Skeleton, Bastion of Remembrance, Vulcan Wrath Noble, and Vindictive Vampire.
If I were you, I probably would have just gone green-black and put in the Vindictive Vampire, Falconwrath Noble, and Reassembling Skeleton, and just said I know that these cards aren't necessarily powerful in the white cards I'm running, but the consistency that I'll get from having a more consistent mana base is going to make the entire deck run better. That's what I probably would have done with that. But the games were still fun. I enjoyed it, and thanks for playing.
Yeah, thank you for having me.